exploring belief systems, navigating the complexity of religious, pseudoscientific, and conspiracy beliefs. Belief differs from mental illness in that belief typically refers to holding a conviction or acceptance of something as true, such as religious beliefs, while mental illness involves clinically significant disturbances in thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Belief, including religious belief, is a fundamental aspect of human cognition and culture, encompassing a wide range of philosophical, spiritual, and moral convictions. On the other hand, mental illness involves impairments in functioning that can cause distress or disability. Deciphering between religion and psychological issues involves considering the context, impact on daily functioning, and the presence of specific symptoms. Religious beliefs are deeply personal and vary widely across cultures, providing meaning, purpose, and a sense of community for many individuals. Psychological issues, on the other hand, can manifest as persistent distress, impairment in functioning, and specific behavioral or emotional symptoms that require professional assessment and intervention. It's important to approach these distinctions with sensitivity and seek guidance from qualified professionals when addressing psychological concerns. Understanding the nuances between belief, mental illness, and religious experiences can help in providing appropriate support and fostering understanding within diverse communities. Beliefs themselves do not typically lead to mental illness. However, the way beliefs are held, the content of the beliefs, and the impact of those beliefs on an individual's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors can play a role in mental health. For example, rigid or extremist beliefs, especially when accompanied by distressing thoughts or behaviors, can contribute to conditions like anxiety disorders, obsessive-compulsive disorder, or even delusional disorders. Additionally, certain religious or spiritual beliefs may intersect with an individual's mental health, either positively or negatively. For some, religious or spiritual beliefs can provide comfort, hope, and a sense of purpose, contributing to mental well-being. On the other hand, when beliefs become extreme, rigid, or contribute to feelings of guilt, shame, or distress, they can potentially exacerbate or contribute to mental health problems. It's important to approach the intersection of beliefs and mental health with cultural sensitivity and an understanding of individual experiences. Seeking support from mental health professionals can provide guidance in addressing the impact of beliefs on mental well-being and promoting a balanced and healthy approach to one's convictions. Extremist beliefs can play a significant role in mental health, particularly when they lead to distress, impairment, or negative consequences for the individual holding those beliefs. Extremist beliefs are characterized by rigid, uncompromising adherence to a particular ideology or worldview, often involving intolerance of opposing views and a strong emotional commitment to the cause. For individuals who hold extremist beliefs, these convictions can lead to heightened levels of anxiety, anger, and distrust, as well as isolation from those who do not share their views. This can contribute to a range of mental health issues, including anxiety disorders, depression, and even symptoms of post-traumatic stress, especially if the individual has been exposed to or engaged in traumatic events related to their extremist beliefs. Extreme beliefs can also lead to functional impairments, impacting an individual's ability to maintain relationships, hold employment, or engage in activities of daily living. In some cases, extremist beliefs can contribute to delusional thinking, where the individual's perception of reality becomes distorted, and they may become isolated from mainstream society. It's important to approach individuals who hold extremist beliefs with compassion, while also recognizing the potential impact on mental health. Supporting individuals in examining and exploring their beliefs through open dialogue, education, and mental health interventions can be essential in addressing the intersection of extremist beliefs and mental well-being. Extremist beliefs can lead to distress in various ways. Holding extremist beliefs can evoke intense emotions such as anger, fear, anxiety, and guilt. These emotions may be triggered by perceived threats to the belief system, conflicts with others who hold different beliefs, or the pressure to conform to rigid ideologies. Extremist beliefs often involve black and white thinking, rigid interpretations of the world, and the rejection of alternative perspectives. This can lead to cognitive dissonance when confronted with contradictory information, causing distress and psychological discomfort. Extremist beliefs may isolate individuals from mainstream society or strain relationships with friends and family who do not share the same convictions. This social disconnect can lead to feelings of loneliness, alienation, and a lack of social support. Negative consequences of extremist beliefs can include radicalization and violent behavior. In extreme cases, individuals with strong extremist beliefs may be susceptible to radicalization, leading to violent or harmful actions towards others or themselves. Extreme beliefs that promote illegal or dangerous behaviors can result in legal consequences, including arrests, fines, or imprisonment. Extremist beliefs may lead to social ostracization and isolation from mainstream society, reducing opportunities for healthy social interactions and support. Extremist beliefs can cause impairment in mental health by exacerbating mental health conditions. Extremist beliefs can amplify symptoms of underlying mental health conditions, such as anxiety disorders, depression, or obsessive-compulsive disorder, making it challenging to manage these conditions effectively. Rigid extremist beliefs can contribute to distorted thinking patterns, such as black and white thinking, catastrophic thoughts, or paranoia, increasing the risk of developing or exacerbating mental health issues. Interfering with treatment. Individuals with extremist beliefs may be resistant to seeking or adhering to mental health treatment that conflicts with their ideological views, resulting in a lack of proper care and support for their mental health needs. It is crucial to address extremist beliefs with empathy, understanding, and appropriate interventions to prevent or mitigate the distress and negative consequences they can have on mental health and overall well-being. It is possible for an individual to experience mental illness regardless of the existence of mental health issues within their religion. Mental illness is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that can affect individuals from diverse cultural, religious, and societal backgrounds. While some religions may have specific teachings or frameworks for understanding and addressing mental health concerns, the presence of mental illness is not contingent upon the recognition of mental health issues within a particular religious context. Mental illness can be influenced by biological, psychological, environmental, and social factors, and it can manifest across populations irrespective of their religious beliefs or practices. Factors such as genetics, life experiences, trauma, and environmental stressors can contribute to the development of mental illness, and these factors operate independently of religious affiliation. It's important for individuals experiencing mental health challenges to seek appropriate support, whether through mental health professionals, religious leaders, or community resources, to address their unique needs and promote recovery and well-being. Recognizing the complexity of mental health and the potential impact of cultural and religious contexts on mental illness can help ensure that individuals receive comprehensive and effective care. Cultural views on mental illness can vary significantly across different societies, traditions, and belief systems. Here are some common cultural perspectives on mental illness. Stigma. In many cultures, there is a strong stigma attached to mental illness. This stigma can lead to discrimination, social exclusion, and shame for individuals and families affected by mental health conditions. Cultural norms surrounding mental illness may perpetuate misconceptions and stereotypes, hindering help-seeking behaviors and access to treatment. Spiritual and supernatural beliefs. Some cultures view mental illness through a spiritual or supernatural lens, attributing symptoms to possession, curses, or divine punishment. Traditional healing practices, rituals, and ceremonies may be employed to address mental health concerns within these belief systems. Family and community support. In collectivist cultures, family and community support systems play a crucial role in caring for individuals with mental illness. Family members may take on caregiving responsibilities, and communities may rally around those in need of support. Alternative treatment modalities. Cultural beliefs can influence the preference for alternative treatment modalities, such as herbal remedies, acupuncture, or traditional healers. These practices may be sought alongside or instead of conventional Western psychiatric care. Gender roles and mental health. Cultural views on gender roles and expectations can impact how mental illness is perceived and addressed. For example, cultural norms around masculinity may discourage men from seeking help for mental health issues. Cultural competence in mental health care. Recognizing and respecting cultural beliefs, values, and practices is essential in providing culturally competent mental health care. Culturally sensitive approaches that incorporate the individual's cultural background can enhance the effectiveness of treatment and promote better outcomes. Understanding and respecting diverse cultural views on mental illness is essential for promoting mental health awareness, reducing stigma, and ensuring that individuals from all cultural backgrounds receive equitable and effective mental health. Cultural beliefs can significantly influence access to mental health treatment in the following ways. Cultural beliefs about the causes and expressions of mental illness can shape individuals' attitudes towards seeking professional mental health treatment. In some cultures, traditional healing practices or religious/spiritual interventions may be preferred over or sought alongside conventional psychiatric care. Cultural beliefs surrounding mental illness can contribute to stigma and discrimination, which may deter individuals from seeking treatment due to fear of social repercussions or judgment from their community. Cultural beliefs emphasizing the importance of community and family support can affect treatment access. Some individuals may rely on informal support networks within their cultural communities, while others may face challenges accessing formal mental health services due to cultural norms or expectations. Global initiatives to address mental illness stigma include World Health Organization, WHO. The WHO has been advocating for the reduction of mental health stigma and discrimination through various initiatives, including the Mental Health Action Plan and the Quality Rights Campaign, which promotes human rights and autonomy for individuals with mental health conditions. The Lancet Commission on Global Mental Health and Sustainable Development. This initiative aims to raise awareness about mental health issues and reduce stigma on a global scale, while also advocating for increased access to mental health services and resources. Global anti-stigma initiatives. Several international organizations and grassroots movements have been working to combat stigma surrounding mental illness. These initiatives often involve public awareness campaigns, educational programs, and community-based interventions to promote understanding and acceptance. Legislation and advocacy. Efforts to address mental illness stigma globally also involve advocating for policy changes, legislative reforms, and the implementation of laws that protect the rights of individuals with mental health conditions and promote access to quality mental health care. Cultural competence training. Various mental health organizations and institutions provide training and resources for healthcare providers to enhance cultural competence and sensitivity when working with individuals from diverse cultural backgrounds, aiming to reduce stigma and improve treatment access. These initiatives reflect a global commitment to promoting mental health awareness, reducing stigma, and improving access to mental health care for individuals worldwide. The perception that individuals who practice religion are mentally ill, or that religion is primarily for those with mental illness, is a misconception that can stem from various sources. It's important to address this misconception and provide clarity on the complexity of the relationship between religion and mental health. Stigma and misconceptions. Negative stereotypes and stigma surrounding mental illness can lead to misunderstandings about the experiences of individuals with mental health challenges. Misconceptions may arise from a lack of understanding about the diversity of religious experiences and the complexities of mental health. Confirmation bias and stereotypes. Some individuals may hold preconceived notions about religious individuals, associating deeply held religious beliefs and practices with irrationality or a lack of critical thinking. This can lead to an assumption that individuals who practice religion are inherently experiencing mental health issues, which is neither accurate nor fair. Lack of understanding of religious diversity. Religiosity encompasses a wide spectrum of beliefs, practices, and experiences, and it is not synonymous with mental illness. Assuming that religious practices are solely a manifestation of mental illness overlooks the depth and richness of religious and spiritual experiences in diverse cultural and individual contexts. Variability of religious beliefs. Religious and spiritual practices can be deeply meaningful and enriching for individuals, providing a sense of community, purpose, and comfort. While mental illness can intersect with religious and spiritual experiences for some individuals, it is important not to conflate the two in a simplistic or stigmatizing manner. Cultural and societal perceptions. Perceptions of mental illness and religiosity can be influenced by cultural and societal attitudes. It's important to recognize that these perceptions are shaped by a wide array of factors, and that generalizations about both religion and mental health can be misleading. Addressing these misconceptions involves promoting understanding and empathy, respecting diverse beliefs and experiences, and recognizing the individualized nature of both mental health and religious/spiritual practices. By fostering open dialogue and growth in awareness, we can work toward dispelling stereotypes and promoting a more inclusive and respectful understanding of the complexities of human experiences. Religion itself is not classified as a mental illness. Religion is a complex and multifaceted aspect of human culture that encompasses beliefs, practices, rituals, and values related to spirituality and faith. While religion can influence an individual's worldview, behavior, and emotional well-being, it is not considered a psychiatric disorder or a form of mental illness. It's important to differentiate between religion and mental illness to avoid stigmatization and misunderstanding of individuals' beliefs and experiences. While someone's religious beliefs and practices may influence their mental health and well-being, it is essential to approach these topics with sensitivity, respect, and an understanding of the complexities of both religious beliefs and mental health conditions. The relationship between religion, spirituality, and mental health is complex, and research findings can vary. Some research suggests that religious involvement and spirituality can be associated with positive mental health outcomes, such as providing a sense of community, support, and coping mechanisms. On the other hand, for some individuals, religious beliefs and practices can be a source of stress or conflict, particularly if they struggle with adhering to religious expectations or if their religious community holds stigmatizing views about mental illness. It's essential to consider the multifaceted nature of mental health and the diverse ways in which individuals experience religion and spirituality. Mental health prevalence is influenced by a wide range of factors, including genetic predisposition, life circumstances, access to mental health care, social support, and cultural influences. When considering mental health and religion, it's important to avoid broad generalizations and instead acknowledge the individual differences and complexities involved. Additionally, seeking information from reliable sources and considering the nuances within research findings can help to form a more accurate understanding of these complex issues. The relationship between mental illness and religious practices or experiences is complex and varied, and it's important to recognize that individual experiences can differ widely. However, there are several factors that have been observed in the intersection of mental health and religious/spiritual experiences. 1. A coping and comfort. For some individuals with mental illness, religious practices and beliefs can provide comfort, hope, and a sense of meaning. Faith can offer solace during difficult times and provide a framework for understanding suffering and finding strength. It can also be a source of coping mechanisms when dealing with distress. 2. A community and support. Religious communities and congregations can provide social support, a sense of belonging, and a network of individuals who share common beliefs and values. This social. That was the first 2,500 words of the article. Please upgrade your plan to listen to up to 500,000 words. Simply go to audioread.com/ad and you'll see the upgrade option. Your support helps us keep making the service better. Thank you.